If you're the GM now up in Minneapolis, what do you need? What's the number one glaring thing after this that you think you might need?
Well, I think you need a point guard. Mike Conley, as good as he is, he's getting older. You need a set-up guy that can get you in your offense, that could not be flustered. And I think most of the games he played 18, 19 minutes. So I think the turnovers were a real issue when you play against a defense so good like the Oklahoma City Thunder, where they speed you up. So you need a playmaker. You need a set-up guy. Obviously, shooting is so valuable now, but they have a little bit of everything. The Timberwolves are also in a good spot. I think Alexander Walker, he kind of showed what he can do. DiVincenzo came on late. Naz Reid, that those three bench guys really played a critical role in their success. They can go big with Gobert. They can go small with Naz Reid. So, like, they have a little bit of everything. You want to see a little bit more consistent play out of Ant and Julius Randle, especially in the playoffs. But I think there's a couple pieces away also from giving them more of a fight next season.
I think they should get younger at point guard. I think that's something that's.
They have Dillingham too. He just never really got a shot.
Maybe this is an opportunity for Dillingham to get on the floor and prove himself. And Mike Conley has been great for them, but as you can see in this postseason, Ant-Man had to do so much work to get shots. Had to play in a pick and roll. Had to bring the ball up. Had to create for himself. So if they can get younger at point guard, get somebody that can set the table for them, have Ant-Man play off of the ball a little bit more, have Fitch got to put him in more situations where he's playing off of playing off a dribble handoff, playing in the mid post, playing off of a pin downs and screens, get him easier opportunities. And I think that's going to come with a point guard, somebody that can set the table for this team. Maybe look into a wing scorer. I like what McDaniels has been able to do for this team. I like what they have right there. But if you can get somebody who can come off the bench at that position, at that 2, that /3 that can give you 10 to 12 points, along with Naz Reid and along with DiVincenzo, I think this team will be just fine. They'll be able to compete. But if I'm them, I don't overreact. It's some very small things that they got to shore up. It's one big issue is the point guard. I feel like for them moving forward, I think Mike is going to be 38, 39 years old. Who knows what his future holds? But if they can get younger at their point guard spot and allow Ant-Man the chance to play off of the basketball a little bit more and get his opportunities in the half court, I think they'll be a way better team.
Before we head to break, though, just one more thing on Ant. I want to talk a little bit about what he said after the game. We'll play it for you right now, also because it's so fresh and you got to look ahead to the offseason. So here he is.
Like looking at Mike and his longevity, how hard it is to get there, does that put this in perspective at all, too?
Yeah, I'm going to work my butt off this summer. Nobody's going to work harder than me this summer, I'll tell you that much. So, yeah, I'll try to make it happen again for Mike.
That's like the saddest visual ever. Okay, so what does that mean for Ant? Like, what are you working on if you're him?
I think just overall everything. I think his outside shooting, being more efficient, being more consistent. When defenses do shoot the gaps like they do, when they pressure him, getting off the ball, kind of using screens more, using pin downs. I think there's more things offensively he can do without the ball in his hands that he didn't do in this series. And again, I think the Oklahoma City defense is so good. They kind of exposed some weaknesses there just of their offense, not of Anthony Edwards. He can create against anybody and on the planet. But I think his just shooting, his shot making, playing off the ball. You kind of watch Steph Curry film, come off more screens and staggers, play on constant movement and motion. So he's got to be in great shape. But no doubt in my mind, again, he's 23 years old. He's going to be back.
He's going to be great.